Good afternoon, students.
Good afternoon, children. Good afternoon to all. In 12th Zoology, 12th Biozoo, first lesson Reproduction in Organism. Reproduction in Organism. Subtopic Asexual Reproduction. Asexual reproduction. In previous class, we study about what is mean reproduction, what are the types of reproduction, sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Under this setting of asexual reproduction, we study about asexual reproduction in lower organisms like amoeba, euglena, paramecium, and also study about what is mean binary fission, what is mean conjugation, what is mean multiple fission, what is called sporulation. This all is studied in previous classes. Now under the setting of asexual reproduction, today we study about budding in lower organisms. One of the method of reproduction, asexual reproduction, that is called is budding. What is called budding? Parent body produces one or more buds. Parent body produce one or more bud. One or more buds. Each buds grow into young ones. Each buds grow into young ones, form a new organisms. That is called buddings. When the buds are completely grow, if buds grow separate from the parent and leads a normal life. For example, for budding, sponges. A very good example for budding, sponges. Very good example for budding, that is called sponges. In sponges, the buds are develop surface of the body. The buds develop surface of the body. In sponges, that is called leucocyllinium. In sponges, example for sponges, leucocyllinium. In leucocyllinium, the buds develop in surface of the body. The buds develop surface of the body, and also they grow well. And also the buds are elongate. When it is completely mature, it cut from the parent body. They can live independent life. The type of reproduction takes place in sponges. In sponges, this is the body of the sponges. Leucocyllinium. Small buds develop, either one buds or two buds or many buds develop in surface of the body. The buds are day by day, the buds are elongate. When the buds completely develop and automatically detach, cut from the parent body, they can live independent life. The type of reproduction takes place in sponges. Another one example for the budding also for the divided two types of budding. One is called exogenous budding. Another one is called this endogenous budding. The budding for the divided into two types: exogenous and endogenous budding. What is called exogenous budding? Exogenous budding means the buds form the outer surface of the body. Outer surface of the body. Outer surface, outer surface of body, outer surface of the body. That is called exogenous budding. For example, Lycosolinia. In Lycosolinia, the small buds formed in outer surface of the body. Small buds are formed from this outer surface of the body. In same like, so another example for this a hydra. In a hydra also, the buds formed in outer surface of the body. Either one buds form or two buds form or many buds are formed. Form the outer surface of the body. When the food is available plenty, the ectoderm cells, the body wall consists of two layers. One is called ectoderm layer. Another one is called this endoderm layer. The outer surface that is called ectoderm. Body wall of hydra, diploplastic. The outer is called ectoderm. Outer layer is called ectoderm. Outer layer is called ectoderm, and the inner layer is called endoderms. That's why it is called diploplastic body wall animals. When the food is plenty available, the ectodermal cells are increased. This is the ectoderm. The ectoderm cells are increased. When the ectoderm cells are increased, they form a elevation. Ectoderm and also the endoderms are pushed and they form a elevation. When form a elevation, they form a cavity. Lumen. They form a cavity. Is the parent body. This is the parent body of hydra. The small buds are formed. This ectoderm layer, this endoderm layer, and when the food is plenty available, the ectoderm cells are increased and form elevations. When it form elevations, they form elevation formed on the surface. The ectoderm endoderms are pushed out to form buds. And interior a gut is formed. The cavity is the cavity. The body cavity that is called lumen. Lumen is the body cavity. Inside the bud, the body cavity is formed. That is called this lumen. When the body cavity is formed, the body cavity is continuous to form gastrovascular cavity. Gastrovascular cavity is formed between these buds and the parent body. When the continuation of the gastrovascular cavity, the buds are enlarges. When the buds enlarges, they form a mouth with the buds, and also they form a tentacles. The tentacles also formed. Mouth and tentacles are formed at the free end. When the buds are fully grown, it cut from the parent body. So detach or cut from the parent body, they form a new organisms. The new organisms are, when it automatically cut from the parent body, they can live independent life. The type of reproduction takes place in hydra. This type of reproduction that is called this exogenous budding. Exogenous budding means, very good example for exogenous budding, hydra. In hydra, the buds are formed outer surface of the body. When the buds are formed outer surface of the body, when the food is plenty available, the ectoderm is the outer layer of the buds, that is called ectoderm, and the inner that is called this endoderm cells. The ectoderm cells are increased and to form a elevation, and buds are formed. And at the same time, the ectoderm endoderms are pushed out, the buds are elevated, enlarged, increase in size, and form a cavity. Cavity that is called lumen. Lumen is formed between these buds and the parental body. The lumen that is called is a body cavity. When the lumen is formed, the gastrovascular cavity is continuously formed between this parental body and also the new hydra. That's between these buds and the parental body. Later, after formation of the gastrovascular cavity, a connection between this parental body and the new buds, the mouth is also develop. The mouth is developed and also the tentacle also, mouth is rendered tight, tentacle also develop. When it is completely grown, completely mature, it cut or detached from the parental body, they can live independent life. They can live independent life. The type of reproduction takes place in Hydra. This type of reproduction is called exogenous budding. What type of budding? Exogenous budding. Exogenous budding is a very good example for exogenous budding. Leucosolia sponges. So another one example for Hydra is two examples for exogenous budding. Next we go for endogenous budding. Endogenous budding. Endogenous budding means the buds formed inside the body of the cytoplasm, inside the cytoplasm of the animals. Inside the cytoplasm of the animals. Endogenous budding. Endogenous budding. For example, for endogenous, very good example for endogenous budding, Hydra. Very good example for endogenous budding, Noctiluca, not the animals, the protozoan animals. That is called this Noctiluca. Another one that is called this sponges. Another one example for sponges. These two examples for endogenous budding. What is mean endogenous budding? For example, Noctiluca protozoans, flagellated protozoans, like shape-like structures inside the cytoplasm. Hundreds of buds are formed in the cytoplasm of these animals. So Noctiluca, so flagellated protozoans. In this Noctiluca, hundreds of buds are formed inside the cytoplasm. Hundreds of buds are formed inside the cytoplasm, and many of them are remain within the body of the parent. The type that is called is endogenous budding. That is called this one endogenous budding. This one is example for Noctiluca. Another one that is called is the sponges. In sponges, in freshwater and in freshwater sponges. In freshwater sponges, and also some marine sponges. Some marine sponges. Marine sponges. In freshwater sponges, and also some marine sponges. And the marine sponges, one of these method of reproduction, regular and also the peculiar mode of asexual reproduction occurs. In sponges, the internal buds are formed. In sponges, gemulation. In sponges, gemulations. What is called gemulation? Sponges, one of the method of internal budding, that is called gemulation. In gemulation, here microphyll, outer membrane is called inner membrane is called this archaeocyte. And next, monarchs and spicules. Spicules are present here. Spicules are present. The type of spicules that is called this monarchs and spicules. Monarchs and spicules. In endogenous budding, in freshwater and also the marine sponges, one of these regular and also the peculiar mode of asexual reproduction that is called internal buds are formed. We saw the internal buds. Internal buds are formed, that is called gemmules. Internal buds are called what? Internal buds. The internal buds are called gemmules. Formation of gemmules, that's called gemulation. Formation of gemmules, that's called what? Gemulation. fragmentation. When the sponges are completely grown, the gemule is like a hard, a ball-like structures and also consists of numerous buds are present inside. Internal mass of food laden, that is called archaeocyte. What is called archaeocyte? Inside this body of these sponges, the gemmules, the food laden mass that is called is archaeocyte. During uncovered conditions, sponges are disintegrate. When the conditions are favorable, the gemmules are the growth is a micropyle, the archaeocytes are released. The gemmules are released away from microcytes are released away from this micropyle. Each archaeocyte becomes a new sponges. Each archaeocyte becomes what? New sponges. New sponges. The type of reproduction takes place in sponges, that is called endogenous budding. Endogenous budding. First one example for Noctiluca. First one for Noctiluca. In Noctiluca, hundreds or more than hundreds of buds inside the cytoplasm. During favorable condition, the buds are released away from that, and each buds becomes a organism. Another one in freshwater sponges and some other marine sponges. One of the peculiar mode of reproduction, that is formation of what? Numerous internal buds are formed. Internal buds are formed inside the body. The internal buds that is called is gemmules. Gemule is hard and also with ball-like structures. And the internal mass of the gemmules that is called archaeocyte. During favorable conditions, conditions are favorable, the gemmules, each archaeocyte becomes a new sponges. The type of reproduction takes place in sponges, that is called endogenous budding. Next it is called fragmentation. Next, another one of the method of reproduction, that is called fragmentation. Fragmentations. What is called fragmentation? Parent body break into many fragments. Parent body breaks into small pieces or fragments. Break into fragment, and each fragment develop into new individuals. Each fragment develop into new individuals. That is called fragmentation. The fragmentation also is called pedal laceration. What's the other name of fragmentation? What is the other name of fragmentation? Also always called pedal laceration. Fragment also is called pedal laceration. It occurs in sea animals. Fragmentation occurs in sea animal. In sea animal is the body. So very good example for fragmentation. Sea animals. In sea animal, the body of the sea animal is the base, that is called a pedal disc, and funded by numerous tentacles. Center, numerous tentacles. Here is the basal disc. This is a basal disc of the sea animals. This is the tentacles. The lobes are formed in any surface of the body. The lobes are formed. The lobes are detached or cut into any parts, either the tentacles, the basal region of the pedal disc, If I cut into each pieces becomes a new individual. The type of reproduction that is called fragmentations. So another one example for fragmentation, Tania soliums, tapeworms. Another one example for fragmentation, Tania soliums, also is called tapeworms. Tapeworms. In tapeworm, the body of the tapeworm is the body of the tapeworms. Structure of the tapeworms, that is called this squalex. That is called this squalex. Body is divided into a segment. Body is divided into numerous segments. Dorsoventrally flattened. Dorsoventrally flattened. That's why it's called coming in the category flattened this. Coming in the category of flattened this. In tapeworms, this sucking organs are present. Sucker is the anterior segment. It's called this anterior segment. Anterior is called this immature segment. Anterior, the segment is called immature segment. Immature segment. The segment also is called proglotid. Segment also is called proglotids. The segments also is called what? Proglotid. The anterior segments are immature segments. The posterior segment that is called mature segment. Mature proglotids. Mature proglotids. So very important. In Tania solium is the tapeworm, head of the tapeworm. Next to the body, the immature segment. The segments in the neck region. The segments are smaller. That is immature segment. That's called immature proglotid. The posterior region. The segments are completely grown. It is a mature proglotid or mature segment. Mature segments are seen in posterior part of the body. Immature segments are seen in anterior part of the body. That's very, very important. The anterior segment, very smaller in size, is immature segment. Immature segment seen in anterior part of the body. Anterior part of the body. Completely, the fully mature segment are seen in posterior part of the body. That's called mature proglottids. That's called what? Mature proglottids. Right? Okay. The mature proglottids seen in posterior part of the body also is called strobilum. The mature proglottids regularly cut. The mature proglottid, either single segment or a group of segment cut from the parent body. So, posterior part of the body, the posterior part of the body, the segment are completely mature. The mature segment seen in posterior part of the body, right? The posterior segment regularly cut off from either single segment or the group of segment cut from the parent body, cut off from this parent body. That process that is called apolysis. That is called this what? Apolysis. What is called apolysis? That's very, very important. Apolysis. Removal of segment or cut off segment from the parental body. Cut off segment from the parental body. Completely mature segment are seen in posterior part of the body. Either a single segment or a group of segment cut off from the parental body. That process called apolysis. That process called apolysis. Cut off mature proglottid. Mature proglottid. That process called either single proglottid or a group of proglottid which is cut from this parental body. That process called apodiasis. That process called
Okay, students, sorry for the technical delay.
Last method of asexual reproduction, that is called this regeneration. Regrowth of injured part of the body, that is called regeneration. The regeneration was first studied Abraham Crampley in 1740 in the name of the animals, that is called this hydra. The regeneration also for the divided into two types. The regeneration also for the divided into two types. Two types of regeneration. Two types of regeneration. One is called morphallaxis. One is called morphallaxis. Another one is called epimorphosis. Epimorphosis. The regenerations are mainly for the divided into two types. One is called this morphallaxis, another is called this epimorphallaxis. Morphallaxis means the whole body development takes place. Whole body grow from a small fragment. Grow from a small fragment. It's a very good example for morphallaxis. Planaria. Planaria. Planaria dorsoventrally flattened. Its body, head, middle piece, and the next part that is called this tail. Body is divided into three different regions: head, middle piece, and tail region. If you cut this middle piece, if you cut this head region, the middle piece also develop, and also the tail also develop. The middle piece also develop, the tail also develop. If take example only the cut part, the middle part of the body, you take the middle part, take only the middle piece, the head also develop, and the tail also develop. If take the cut part of the tail, the middle piece also develop, the head region also develop. The type of regeneration seen in planaria. It is called morphallaxis. Morphallaxis, whole body grow from a small fragment, from damaged part of the body. Body is divided into three different regions: head region, middle piece, and tail. If you cut this head, the middle part of if you cut this head, you take example head, the middle piece develop. Take example head, the middle piece develop, and also the tail develop. Entire organisms are developed in this space. If take only the middle piece, cut part of the middle piece, the remaining part, the head also develop, and also the tail also develop. If take the cut part of this tail, you take this cut part of the tail, the middle piece develop, and also the head also develop. The entire organism development takes place. The type of development that is called this, morphallaxis. Next we go for epimorphosis. Next we go for epimorphosis. In epimorphosis, the replacement of lost part. Replacement of lost body part. That is called epimorphosis. Epimorphosis for the divided into two types: reparative, restorative. restorative. Reparative means certain damaged tissue can be regenerated. Damaged tissue can regenerate. Regenerated. Damaged tissue can regenerate. That's coming at a category that is called reparative. Reparative. Example for human beings. Example for human beings. Example. Human beings. Human beings. Only particular damaged tissue can regenerate. That coming in the category reparative regeneration. Restorative. Several body parts can develop. Several body parts can develop. That's coming at the category. That's coming at the category that is called restorative. Example for starfish. Starfish. And another one that is called this starfish. Wall lizards. Wall lizards. Wall lizards. In starfish, so marine water organisms, they live in the sea water. Then dash on this rock surface, if any arms are damaged, if any arms cut, that cut part of the body can regenerate. Cut part of the body can regenerate. In starfish, consists of 5 arms. Starfish. It's a very good example for restorative. In a restorative example, starfish. Another one, wall lizard. Starfish consists of 5 arms. 5 arms. They were accidentally cut. When it is dash on this rock surface area, if any arms cut, the cut part, damaged part again regenerates. So another one example for restorative wall lizard. The wall lizard, the tail. If the tail is cut, the new tail will start to grow. The new tail start to grow. That type of development takes place in wall lizard. Coming in the category of regeneration. The regeneration means the regrowth of damaged part. Regrowth of damaged part or injured part. Damaged part or injured part. This is called regeneration. Abraham Tremblay in 1740 was the first person. Regeneration was studied in animals' eye drop. And also it consists of 2 types, morphallaxis, another one is called is epimorphosis. Morphallaxis, the entire organism development takes place. The entire organism development takes place. That is coming in the category of morphallaxis. Hydra and also the planaria. When hydra is accidentally cut into several pieces, each piece becomes regenerate, last part also develop. All new individual organisms development takes place. That's coming at a category morphallaxis. Epimorphosis means replacement of lost body part. Again, it is for the divided to the reparative regeneration, the restorative regeneration. Reparative means certain damaged tissue can regenerate. But restorative, several body parts regenerated. Several body parts regenerated. In reparative example, human beings. In restorative examples, starfish and also the wall lizard. Starfish and also the wall lizards. So children, now again go revise the today topic. We study about the budding. Budding means what? Parent body produce 1 or more buds. Each buds grow into a young ones. Each buds grow into a young ones. When the buds are completely developed, so detached from the parental body, they can live independent life. The buds also further divided into two types. One is called is exogenous budding. Exogenous budding means the buds are developed surface of the body surface. The buds develop the body surface. That's coming in the category exogenous budding. Exogenous budding example for Lycosolunia sponges. Another one hydra. In hydra, when the food is plenty available, the ectoderm cells, the body wall of the hydra is the body wall of the side is a parental body, and also it is consists of tentacles. Mouth is surrounded by tentacles. These are basal regions. The body walls diploplasty, outer ectoderm, endoderm. When the food is plenty, the ectoderm cells are increased. When the ectoderm cells are increased, the elevation bulges appear. Then endoderm cells also, ectoderm cells and endoderm cells pushed and to form elevation bulges, to form a burst, and also form a cavity, lumen's body cavity. The lumen is developed in development of gastrovascular cavity between the new individuals burst under the parental body. When the gastrovascular cavity is developed and the mouth development takes place. Mouth is surrounded by what? Numerous tentacle development takes place. When it is completely mature, it automatically cut from the parental body. When it is automatically cut from the parental body, they can detach from the parental body. They can live independent life. The type of reproduction that is called is exogenous budding. Exogenous budding is a very good example. Exogenous budding. One is called this hydra. Another one is called this what? Lycosolunia. Another one is called this what? Lycosolunia. Right. Endogenous budding. The buds are formed inside the body of the cytoplasm of the animal. That's coming in the category endogenous budding. Endogenous budding is a very good example for endogenous budding. One is called Noctiluca, another one is called sponges. In Noctiluca, hundreds of buds are formed inside the cytoplasm. When the conditions are favorable, the buds are released away from the body. Each one buds becomes a new organisms. Another one in freshwater sponges and also in some marine sponges, the part of gemulations. In gemulation means one of the peculiar mode of reproduction. The internal buds are present. Inside the body. These are internal buds. The internal buds are called gemmules. And also the food particles that is called this archaeocyte. When the conditions are favorable, the gemmules are released away from these microphiles. Each buds becomes a new organisms, new individuals, new sponges. The type of reproduction takes place in sponges. The type of reproduction takes place in sponges that is called gemulation. Next type of reproduction that is called is a fragmentation. Parental body break into fragment. Each fragment develop into a new individuals. That is called fragmentation. Fragmentation also is called pedal laceration. In pedal laceration, in sea anemones, the body of the sea anemones is a basal disc. Body of the sea anemones. In sea anemone, the lobes are formed. Any body surface, the lobes are detached from the pedal disc, and they can grow. When it is detached from the pedal disc, they form a mesenteries, and also the tentacle development takes place. Mouth is surrounded by tentacles. They form a new sea anemone. That is coming in the category of fragmentation. Another very good example for fragmentation, that is called tapeworm, Taenia soliums. That is called tapeworms. Taenia soliums. tapeworms. That is called dorsal-ventrally flattened. That is called tapeworm type. It's a very good example for fragmentation. Another one example, that is called Taenia sodium tapeworm. The tapeworm, the body of the tapeworm is called this head. That is called as cortex. Next, that is called neck region. The anterior region, that is called this immature segment. The segments are smaller. That is called immature segment. The posterior part, the segments are larger in size. That is called this. Mature segment. The last, that is called right front or grabbing proglottis, completely mature. Then the break of the segment or segment from the parental body. A single segment or a group of segment cut off from the parental body. That process called apolysis. That's very, very important. What is called apolysis? Cut off single proglottis or a group of proglottis away from this parental body. That process called apolysis. What is called this one? Apolysis is a process. That's very, very important for apolysis. So very significant. It helps for transferring of developed embryo from primary host man and to secondary host. That's called a pig. Secondary host is called what? Pig. That's called second example for fragmentation. Regenerations. Very good example for regeneration. Starfish. And another one example, that is called a planaria. Regeneration in hydra and also regeneration in planaria, and also regeneration in hydra. It's the body of the hydra. The body of the hydra is the anterior and also consists of mouth is surrounded by tentacles, the middle piece and the base. If we cut this anterior region, the posterior region develop. If take this posterior region, the anterior region develop. If take this middle piece, the anterior and posterior region to develop the entire organism development takes place. In same like restorative. Example for restorative, wall lizard. In wall lizard, if you cut any one of the arms, it's a marine organism. You can see water, accidentally it's a dash on rock surface. If you cut any arms, the damaged part of the arms becomes a regenerate. The type of regeneration is called the restorative regeneration. Another one, wall lizard. The tail of the wall lizard cut, the new tail will develop. That's example for restorative. Okay, children, now we revise the topic. Budding. What is meant budding? What are the two types of budding? Exogenous budding, endogenous budding. Exogenous budding is a very good example for exogenous budding. Leucoschorinia sponges. Another one, hydra. If the buds develop in body surface, it's coming in category exogenous budding. Endogenous budding, two example. One is called noctiluca, another one sponges. In sponges, that is called gemulation. Sponges, that's called what? Gemulation. In endogenous budding means the buds develop inside of the cytoplasm, and remain within the parental body. That is called endogenous budding. Noctiluca, hundreds of buds are developed inside the cytoplasm of the parental body. During favorable condition, each bud becomes a new individual. Same like in sponges, gemulation. It's a very good example for gemulation sponges. In sponges, this microphyll, this outer covering, that is called this outer membrane, then inner membrane, outer membrane and inner membrane, and the center that is called this, what numerous internal buds are present. The internal buds are called genules. The genules are mass of food-laden particles are present. That is called arcuocyte. During unfavorable condition, sponges are disintegrate, and during favorable conditions, the genules are released away from this microphyll, and each bud becomes a new sponges. That's a very good example for endogenous budding. So children, are you able to understand or not? Hello. Hello. Oh, Tarun. அவங்க பேசுறது கேட்கல. லெசன் கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ண போறோமே. Hello. An example. What is called exogenous budding? The buds develop outer surface of the body of the animal. That is called what? Exogenous budding. A very good example for exogenous budding. One is called hydra, and one is called sponges. What is called endogenous budding? No. What is called endogenous budding? The buds are found inside the cytoplasm of the animal body. Thus, coming in the category endogenous budding. In endogenous budding, Noctiluca, another one that is called sponges. These two examples for endogenous budding. What's called fragmentation? Break of piece of body parts. Each break part of the piece of the body parts becomes a new individual. That's coming in the category that's called fragmentation. In fragmentation, examples for Teniosolia. In Teniosolia, where the mature segment are present, the segment also is called proglottids. The mature segments are present in the posterior part of the body. The immature segments are present in the anterior part of the body. Mature segments are present in the anterior part of the body. Completely mature proglottids or a single proglottids or a group of proglottids cut off from the parental body. That is process called apolysis. What is called apolysis? Cut off a single fragment, single proglottid or a group of proglottid from the parental body. That is called apolysis. That's called apolysis. What's called regeneration? Regrowth of included part of the body. That is called regeneration. Name the scientist who was the first person to study the regeneration in hydra. Abraham Tremblay in 1740. was the first person to study the regeneration in Hydra. The regeneration also two type of regeneration. One is called morphal axis. Another one is called is epimorphosis. What is called morphal axis? Whole body grow from a small fragment. Whole body, entire body grow from a small fragment. That is coming in the category morphal axis. Example, Hydra and also Planaria. In Planaria, the head is cut, the middle piece and tail develop. If the tail cut, the middle piece and the head develop. If take a middle piece, the head and tail develop. The entire organism development takes place. That's why coming in the category morphal axis. Morphosis, the replacement of lost body part. Replacement of lost body part. Which part is lost? That last part regenerate. That is coming in the category epimorphosis. Epimorphosis further again divided into two types: reparative and also restorative. Reparative means what? Certain damaged tissue can be regenerated for human being, either skin or nail. Which part is damaged? The damaged part is regenerated. That's coming in the category reparative regeneration. Restorative means several body parts can develop. For example, starfish. Another one example, ball lizard. Starfish says marine organisms to the movement of water and due to the movement of waters dash on this rock surface. Any arms damage part of the arms develop. Same like wall lizard, cut part of the wall lizard again regenerate. That's coming in the category restorative. So children, I come to the conclusion of the lesson. Refer the textbook, study well. Any doubt, ask. Apolysis occurs in which animal? Hello,
Students, kindly answer the question.
Apolysis seen in which animal? Apolysis.
Anyone?
Apolysis seen in which animal?
Swati?
Cut off small single fragment or group of fragment. The fragment segment. The segment also is called proglottids. Cut off single proglottids or a group of proglottids. The process called apolysis. Apolysis seen in which animal? Or gemule seen in which animal? Gemulation. Give example for endogenous budding.
Sir, gemulation.
Endogenous budding.
Gemulation.
Endogenous budding example.
Talk loudly. Sir.
Sponges.
Sponge. Another one, not exogenous budding. Exogenous budding example. Exogenous
Hydra.
Very good. Hydra and sponges. Regeneration. Who was the first person to study the regeneration in Hydra?
Abraham Tremblay.
Abraham Tremblay. In which year was studied?
1740.
1740. What are the two type of regeneration?
Morphal axis and epimorphosis.
Very good. Give an example for morphal axis. Any example animal?
Planaria.
Planaria. What is mean morphal axis?
Whole body grows from a small fragment.
Organism growth and development takes place coming in the category morphal axis. Epimorphosis.
Replacement of lost body.
Very good. Replacement of particular part or lost part. Okay. Epimorphosis, what two type of epimorphosis?
Reparative and restorative.
Very good. Reparative example?
Human beings.
Restorative example?
Tail wall of the lizard and the starfish.
Very good. Study well. Okay. Thank you. That's what you answered.